I'm for the electoral college because I don't want I don't want the state to override small states.
I'm against it. We've had the electoral college for a long time. I don't think we should change that. You know, it's good for rural areas.
I'm actually for it because the amending Constitution it protects the liberty, interests, opinions in states, especially small rural ones, in the face of large urban ones.
We are not for this because though the popular vote might feel like you would get more of a say as a population, we believe the electoral college actually gives more people more say. Instead of letting just like small locations decide it all.
I feel like that the popular vote should be brought in because I feel like it gives smaller states more of a voice than the bigger states such as like Washington or like Texas or California or Florida, bigger states like that. I feel like that it should give the smaller ones more of a bigger voice.
I'm for getting rid of the electoral college. I believe that the American voices should be heard.
I'm for it, amending the Constitution, because I think everyone should be heard.
I would keep the electoral college so that each individual person feels like their vote counts.
I think the electoral college should stay around so the smaller states can't get overrun by big states.
So on this topic, I see where people are coming from wanting to amend it, but I do not believe that we should. I see that people say that they want their own say in things, but if we were to do that, I do believe that Chicago, New York, LA, and Houston would just be deciding our president, and we still all wouldn't have a real say.
I am not in favor of amending the Constitution to essentially remove the Electoral College. I believe that it does serve a very important purpose in our government, and I think that the average person is much less informed about politics than the people that we essentially their job is to vote for the president. So I think that no, I don't think that's a good idea.
I would keep the electoral college because small but heavily populated areas shouldn't be able to control our elections.
I'm against it. I really do think the electoral college is very important for elections. I mean, it's just that people are not very educated about the electoral college. They don't know anything about it, and what they do is that they want to have more of a say whenever it just goes against what they're trying to do.
Well, we're pro-life in the Wariota Party, so we can have things like Baby Chris.
Wah!
Wait! Who are you guys voting for this?
Crew Patterson!
Crew Patterson and the what? The Wariota Party.
Polariota Party.
Approved.
Man, I hate going to school 5 days a week.
Well, if you vote for the Wariota Party and Crew Patterson, you only have to go 4. Hey, what are you doing, man?
I'm getting home so I can put my guns away so Cole Newton doesn't take them away.
Oh, are you scared?
Yeah.
Well, under the Wariota Party and Crew Patterson, you will not have to worry about that. Hey, man, what are you doing? Stay. What's going on?
With the Cole Newton's weak border patrol policy, the cartel is able to take me. Now I have to run away.
Under the Wariota Party and Crew Patterson, that's not going to be a problem. Hi, my name's Crew Patterson. I'm pro-life, pro-gun, and your school weeks are only going to be 4 days. Unlike my opponent, Cole Newton, I'm going to lead a nation under God, and not an agnostic point of view. I just ask that you vote for us, the Wariota Party and Crew Patterson, this November 5th. Thank you guys, and have a great night. My name's Crew Patterson. I've lived in states such as Alabama, Missouri, and Illinois. I've seen the problems that everyone faces, not those in West Frankfort. I'll fight for you all. Thank you. Hey, what are you doing tonight?
I don't know. Want to go find you.
Who are you voting for?
Crew Patterson, of course.
Why not Cole Newton?
Well, because I don't like atheists and I don't like prima donnas.
There you go, folks. Hey, Caleb, how are you doing?
Good, sir. How are you? It's a pleasure.
I'm doing good.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, we've got the election coming up.
It's good to hear.
You know, it seems like you're hobbling around a little.
Yeah, this healthcare situation's really getting me messed up.
Yeah, Cole Newton doesn't have a plan for healthcare.
I know, I've heard about that.
Well, matter of fact, he doesn't have a plan for anything.
Really?
Vote for Crew Patterson, the Wariota, and we'll chat a little bit more about this.
immigration?
I think that all illegal immigrants should be deported, and I think you have to have proper paperwork if you want to be here.
What is? You can shut it down. You know, like if they want to get a green card coming to our country, by all means go for it. But we can't have illegal immigrants coming into our country, taking our jobs, resources.
My stance on immigration is I am not necessarily for it. I prefer I don't really like the fact that people come into our state without doing it the right way and being illegal. That's one thing I don't like about it on immigration. I prefer people to do it the right way, where they do it with the tests and everything and having their green cards and stuff. So my opinion is I don't necessarily like immigration because the whole not being here legally. So that's my answer on that. I don't fully agree with the people coming into our state and not being legal here. I prefer a person from the country to come here the right way.
Immigration, we believe that we want to make it easier for people to get into the country legally, but harder for them to get into it illegally.
I think that we should close the borders, but make the legalization process easier.
I'm against illegal immigration, and I'm for legal citizenship.
I don't think immigrants should be allowed over here because Americans already need to pay for our health care and our food and stuff, and we can't afford to pay for them.
Build a wall.
I think that we should close the border. I mean, just the pure crimes that have been committed. They're eating the cats and the dogs, so I feel like that they should definitely close the border and keep those bad people out of here. I feel like if you really want to be in America so bad, you'll go through the legal process of migrating.
I do believe that immigrants, if they are here illegally, should be put back, but I do not agree with building a wall or doing the harsh things that people do down at the border.
I think that people that come into the country illegally or staying here illegally, they should be put back in the country that they came from. I don't think that, and the issue of separating families, I think that that's a very hard issue to cover, but I don't think that just letting these people stay in the country illegally because they have families here is the right way of going about it.
I think we need more funding, we need more attention towards the issue. It's a very complicated thing. We can't just find people who go from a certain country, don't know what country they're from. We just need to put more attention to it. It's an issue that both parties all have a lot of things against. We just need to put more attention to it.
I don't think that immigrants should be allowed, considering that we have to pay for their living, their medical expenses, and food for all of them, and I think we have enough to deal with without them.
Are you tired of being let down all the time by your own government? Join the Lucky Party, vote Annabelle Hopkins, and have equal rights for everyone. Don't be like Kylie over here. Vote the Lucky Party and we'll have universal health care for everyone.
I can't pay this.
It's okay. If you vote Annabelle Hopkins for president, all students will be able to get a affordable education.
Swedish Fish or Sour Patch Kids? Such a hard choice.
With Annabelle Hopkins in government, I believe that everyone should have a choice, especially women, over their own body.
I think that every woman with the right should have their option of abortion or to keep their child.
I don't like abortion. I'm pro-life, but sorry, laptop shaking. I'm pro-life. I prefer kids to be born. I don't like the whole thing with the whole everyone hurting the kids. I don't like that. I don't like it. The idea of abortion is, I think the issue should be left, I do think the issue should be left up to the individual states.
With abortion, we want to make it so where abortion would not be allowed in the states, but with like exceptions of rape and incest and stuff like that, where they can't really control it.
No, it should be left up to every individual woman.
I don't believe in it if it's on birth control, but I do believe in it if it's like for rape and incest.
I don't think it should be left up to the states. I feel like it should be left up to each individual woman and their choice.
No, pro-life unless life of mother, rape, or incest.
I don't think that the states or anyone for that matter should have a say on what a woman can do with her body. I think that it should be mandated across the U.S. that abortion is legal because it's their own right.
I think that as a Christian, we are supposed to defend people that can't defend themselves, and I do believe that it's a human life we're talking about. So I think that, especially after there is a heartbeat or brain activity, which can be 5 weeks, 8 weeks for brain activity, 5 weeks for heartbeat, I think that it is immoral to start essentially killing these fetuses that had these human values.
I feel like it should be left up to the person, especially if it's via rape or incest. I feel like that the person should get more of a, I mean, I don't know how to really describe it, but I feel like that the person, like the mother of the child, should definitely get more of an opinion about it, and should get more of a...
I think about abortion, people should have a right to go through with it if they need to. I mean, there are a lot of people in situations where they're not able to raise a baby. Like, they should have a right over their own body. The United States is a place for freedom. People should be able to make their own decisions.
I am pro-life with exceptions for rape and incest.
I don't think that abortion is okay unless it has to do with the mother's health and she isn't like able to have the kid, or if someone was raped and like they have the DNA of the person that did it.
My name is Haley. Join the Cheetah Party and run with me towards a better future. My party plan is to provide more aid towards the natural disasters and to decrease inflation.
A few inches later.
I also want to increase taxes on big corporations to help boost small businesses and remove standardized testing from all schools. One vote for me is a vote for a better future.
Don't be shady. Vote for Haley.
I think that schools should be shorter days and have fewer class periods throughout the week.
Freedom of choice to send their kids to public schools, force school districts to be more competitive in what they offer to their parents and children. That'd be my answer, I guess, for that.
We really think that modernization of like our school system involving newer technology, newer things, allowing classes to be able to do more basically with what their like current times have, would be really good for schools.
No standardized testing, and I think more funding.
To increase the safety for our schools.
For public education, I feel like the schools need to start paying for the uniforms for sports and stuff, because kids, they don't play sports and do other things because they can't pay for it.
4-day school weeks.
Okay, well, first of all, I really do think that standardized testing and final exams should not be optional. They are to show what people learn about, or to show how good they're paying attention to their class. I also do think, like, there needs to be more classes about politics, and people need to learn more about the Electoral College, because a lot of people don't even know the names of some of the electors that they're voting for.
Try to be more interactive with the students, especially get rid of whatever math that we did as a kid, because I feel like that helped absolutely nobody, and I feel like that just hurt students more than it did anything, especially during the 2020 pandemic era.
Okay.
I don't have many things on the topic of education, I do think the time that we start is affecting students' mental health in the way that they participate in everyday school, and I think if we had a later start date time, that would help.
I would really like to see a slightly longer school day with a 3-day weekend, getting Fridays off as well. I think that would incentivize students coming to school more often, as each school day is more valuable. So that would be my opinion on that.
I think that because we're going to a certain college, like if it's over a certain like amount away from home, like I don't think you should have to pay for the dorms, living in the dorms, because we're already paying for the schooling itself. I don't think we should have to pay to go to school there.
Hello, didn't see you there. Do you like pizza? Me too. Follow me. Here at Big Brown Pizza Party, we lowered the interest rates on student loans. We increased the taxes on alcohol, marijuana, and tobacco. And we're for shortening the weeks of school, but making 1 hour each day longer. And we lower the gas prices. Now, everybody that votes for Big Brown gets a free pizza. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you? Are you
Great.
voting for Big Brown?
Of course I'm voting for Big Brown.
Everybody that votes for me, Big Brown, for president gets a free pizza.
Really?
There you go, sir.
Thank you, brother.
Brad.
Competitiveness. They are doing great. They're doing a great job for their campaign, so good work for everyone. I think everyone's doing good, even though I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. It feels, literally. I think, in my opinion, from the last time when I was working with the poster and the flyer, everyone was doing great, and I think everyone's doing great in their campaign, and I think everyone should get an A.
I can't really just name one opponent. I feel like every single person I'm going against has some trait that I aspire to be like, and I'd like follow it after.
All my friends here are really smart and educated and intelligent people. We have a really good class that I'm going up against, and yeah, they're great people.
From multiple opponents, actually, I've seen a lot of creativity, both in their posters, both in what their points are. Just a lot of creativity, a lot of cool things, and it inspires me to be creative in my own way.
I think that collectively I'm running against a very intelligent class of students. I think that there are some candidates that they've thought through these issues a lot, and I believe that they're going to have very intelligent and smart answers.
Okay, good.
This is why you should vote me for president. Come on. We've got lower inflation, affordable schooling, equal rights, free feminine products, and free healthcare for homeless shelters. Guys, you have to vote me for president. Okay.
Vote for Amelia Ball.
Excuse me, are you voting in the upcoming election? Yeah. Well, I'm running, and me and my campaign party would like to tell you what we care about. We care about getting better health care, gender equality, global warming, and lowering inflation. Nice. So please vote for me. Okay.
Sure do love only being moderately taxed.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ah!
What do we do? There's taxes over there.
Oh no. Oh God. I don't know. Where is he? What happened? Ah!
Go.
Ah!
Hab ich ihn gefunden? Komm schon!
Oh God, please!
Wir können nicht entgehen!
No! No!
Be the wiser, vote the miser.
Let's get it.
Fireball!
What would you think if you worked so hard for something? You will train for years, you went to different schools, you worked so hard to get to the higher class, and you got nothing out of it. No power, can't make any decisions, nothing. Well, I'm gonna try to change that with the Regal Party. What if we increase the power of people who work so hard for their positions, but at the same time, we don't want them being dictators. Let's make it more transparent as well. And then, like the election that just happened, a lot of people just voted, but they didn't know who they were voting for. No one really understands the Electoral College, and when they don't, they want it gone. But it's important, we need it, and we need to teach people about that. We need more of that in schools, and we need to teach people to work hard for their high positions. So that's why we made the Regal Party. And me, Mason McCormick, I'm the leader of it. Vote for Mason.
Are you tired of being broke? If so, vote for the Vokay Party. We're going to lower your inflation and taxes. Are you tired of paying outrageous amounts for gasoline? Vote for us. We're going to lower your gas prices. Over at the Vokay Party, we're pro-gun, so you can keep shooting your deer and protecting yourself. We're also pro-life with exceptions for rape and incest. Vote for the Vokay Party. We're going to make America affordable.
Vote the Vokay Party. They'll make it America affordable again.
Vote the Vokay Party. Crew Patterson has dementia, like Joe Biden.
Go Airborne.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Evan Goforth, and these past 4 to 8 years, we've been having presidents that don't know what they're doing. You see, I'm a guy, I know what I'm doing. And together with your vote, we can make America the country that it should be. You see, there's a lot of issues going on right now that, quite frankly, I don't know why they're going on right now. One of these is high gas prices. Why is this happening? No clue. I'm gonna fix it with your vote. Another issue that's going on right now, why in the world are houses so expensive? Like, I'm 17, I need to get a house soon. Like, this is an issue that we know how to fix. And as president, I will provide interest write-offs for first-time homeowners that are trying to buy a home and just live without their parents. This is an issue that we know how to fix. And as your president, I will make this happen.